he is a pirate. No, not really. He isn't.
You're more of a pirate than he is. Shh. You've shown it on the stream before.
Shh. For how one-dimensional he is, Castlevania's Dracula can be pretty fun when he actually shows character.
Although Death has a cooler look to him.
Maybe.
No, Death is a very cool-looking guy.
He's stylish.
Yes, he's flashy.
You wish you could dress like
Dr. Evil! If we're talking about entertaining if we're talking about entertaining villains.
Oh my god! Oh my god, have you seen the post about the Austin Powers novelizations?
No. Oh, on, Botnik?
No!
Oh.
It is so...
I think I have seen it. I just don't remember where.
Oh, I saw an excerpt from it. Here we go. It's just like a bit over a paragraph. Am I allowed to read it? I've gone the wrong shagging way, Austin thought to himself groovily.
Groovily, yeah, okay.
Austin stopped the cart and attempted to turn around. However, Dr. Evil's dastardly corridor walls were too close together to make a U-turn. Austin had to think fast. He turned a little one way, then reversed a little. Then turned, then reversed. On and on for minutes, until the cart he was driving was perfectly wedged perpendicularly between the unsexy walls. Yeah, baby, said nobody, since this was not good. I love that so much. Also, there's an Austin Powers novel, apparently. But I just love the narration of it. Said nobody, because this was not good. And just the situation. The problem is, he couldn't turn around the car and he got stuck.
It depends on which Zod.
General Zod. Oh, him. Yeah, I never followed Superman.
And because of other ones I listed earlier, the villain of iRobot, the only experience I have is with the movie, so I don't know all the other stories, the other mini stories from the collection.
Yeah, the movie had nothing to do with the collection.
No, it had to do with one of the stories.
Not really.
Oh,
Only tenuously at best, and yeah, no.
Oh, I'd been told that the Nestor Class 5 was pretty similar in plot. The villain, insofar as there is a villain in the Social Network, which goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Mark Zuckerberg!
Mark Zuckerberg!
But, I don't know how accurate the portrayal is, but Jesse Eisenberg does a great job at Mark Zuckerberg in that.
Logo 100 triangles something up near the top.
Is there...
Oh yeah, that's the bits from a long time ago.
Austin Powers Extended Universe.
A controversial one, I love the English voice for Sephiroth in...
He has a voice? Oh, in Advent Children.
Yeah, in Advent Children. I think the voice matches the character very well.
Does he sing his own theme?
Shush.
Oh, speaking of singing his own theme, Crunk from An Emperor's New Groove.
I can appreciate a villain that will sing their own theme.
Let's see.
I mean, be
Plus,
prepared isn't that
he
good,
speaks squirrel.
Yeah, well, who doesn't?
Yeah, but Squirrel Girl does and Bubbles does.
And they're great villains.
The documentary doesn't have a villain. Usually.
know where I'm going now. Is this an old Super Nintendo game?
I think so.
Yeah, no, because it's from 2001.
I mean, it's a remaster of a Super Nintendo game.
No, I mean the original was from 2001. This is I think this remake was in 2009.
Complete was from 2000. I don't know if that was a remake or not. That doesn't have a traditional villain. Shoot him up. I really like the portrayal of it.
Whoosh!
Evil Iron Man.
You mean Iron Man from the Civil War?
Sometimes, but
Well,
I
no,
mean,
in one example.
the actual from I forgot what the event was called, but all the heroes, well, several of the heroes got turned evil and several of the villains got turned good.
The Herbiderpus?
Like it was because of the Scarlet Witch, because of course it was.
House of M?
No, it was after that. But I mean, evil Tony Stark, he was like brainwashing people and stuff, and and made a drug that made people beautiful and super strong and everything, but was temporary so that he could sell it for at an exorbitant price. But for a while, he gave it away for free because
That's how you get people hooked.
yeah. But he's a villain at that juncture.
The villain of Blue's Clues.
It was Pepper all along.
Oh no! Someone warned Salt.
It's too late!
The villain of the Reading Rainbow.
Which book?
All of them. Another really good villain in an entertaining way is the villains of Hocus Pocus.
North, south, east, west. There's another village somewhere this way.
You should
But I
find
didn't
it.
find it. Oh, I'm gonna go do that. I mean, because if I don't know where I'm going, then
You might end up somewhere else.
Trying to think if there's a good example of a villain.
Triangle Man!
Okay. I'm trying to think of if there's a good example of a villain that is likable in Courage the Cowardly Dog for being a villain.
There was that one guy.
Because
There was the guy with the face.
Because I'm constraining myself, specifically as I said, unless I comment on that they're entertaining, to villains that I enjoy for the way they're portrayed as a villain, as opposed to being silly or whatever.
return the slab or suffer my
Yeah, but he doesn't have
curse.
much character for development. He only says like one thing throughout the whole time.
No, he says one other thing, other than return the slab and suffer my curse.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but very.
He's a very polite villain, at least giving you a warning.
Because I would say possibly the Harvest Moon, in that he's a villain who's actually trying
Wait,
to be a good
did you
guy.
say Harvest Moon?
The spirit of the Harvest Moon.
I was like, Harvest Moon has a villain?
No, it's from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay. Villain from Harvest Moon. Ugh.
Yeah, George Newborn has such a good voice though for Sephiroth. It sounds so perfect.
Look at all these key
If you're
items.
talking about Superman stuff,
You have to equip key items?
You know, it doesn't do anything equipping key items.
You have so much money.
I do.
You should buy a...
if you were talking Superman stuff, what do you think of Nuclear Man? Shin likes Dr. Wily's eyebrows.
I like Dr. Wily. I will give you despair.
Dr.
Oh,
Wily. What do you think of Victor Starr?
I mean, he's pretty good. I hate him. You will give me an egg.
Because Adam Veers is basically Shadow the Hedgehog, but as a villain. Like, as an express villain.
I don't see how. I know there was so much blood.
Because he's so edgy.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a tragic backstory.
That you know.
Yeah. It doesn't count if you don't know about it.
How about the main villain of the Prinny game?
Etna?
To be fair, she is pretty much a villain.
He really doesn't like Etna.
I do not like Etna.
A pity, given that she's such a immensely popular character.
Yeah, no, like, I think so little of Etna. Trying to think here if there's any other, like, demented evil characters.
Bad Lucario. What is this group? Garek? So there's like mercenaries or something? What?
Basically, I think my mentality on it is, for a villain, for me to like them, they can't cross too severe of a moral event horizon. They have to be performed well in whatever medium they're in. And they have to have a certain level of charm about them.
So what are your thoughts on Zuko?
I've never seen Avatar.
Fair.
I want to, but I don't have the patience to sit down and watch a TV series. That's why I haven't finished Sailor Moon, and I love Sailor Moon. It's why I haven't finished Holic, and I've seen most of Holic in one sitting, and I haven't seen the last two box DVDs. But I just have not had the mental wherewithal to sit down and watch it. I'm thinking of a lot of different series, though, where I'm trying to remember even who the villain was. Which is
Ebenezer
probably,
Scrooge.
I do not like pretty much anything by Charles Dickens. But yeah, it's a pretty bad sign when on a lot of things where I know there are villains, I can't even think of who the villain is. I'm guessing that means I didn't like them very much.
Ursula.
I don't remember well enough because it's been so long since I've seen it. I
Poor
do know that there are a
Unfortunate
lot of people who
Souls.
appreciate
I
it.
do not like that song that much. She spends
But
so much
it-
time talking.
But it encapsulates who she is as a villain.
Again, I haven't seen it in the longest time.
Yeah.
Because if I'm listing Disney villains, Scar is very well done,
Yes.
but he
Yeah.
crosses a moral event horizon that's severe enough I don't really appreciate him.
Attempted child murder.
No, killing Mufasa is a big guy.
He doesn't even really attempt child murder.
Because it's like part of the reason why I can't like Cave Story.
Well, fine, regular murder then.
The moral event horizon crossed by the villain. That villain is a very impressive and evil villain, but the game becomes unenjoyable because of how evil the villain is. Even in the best ending. Let's see, that doesn't even have a villain. It's more development and drama that is the plot in that.